Welcome to SPASRO. Hello ladies and gentlemen, today we will see about Sun and Saturn 11th house. In astrology, the placement of the Sun and Saturn in the 11th house of a birth chart can influence various aspects of a person's life and personality. Keep in mind that astrology is a belief system and not scientifically proven, so interpretations can vary among practitioners. Here's a general overview of what this placement could indicate. 1. Sun in the 11th house *. The Sun represents the core of one's identity, ego, and self-expression. When placed in the 11th house, which is associated with friendships, social networks, and goals, it may suggest that a person's sense of self is strongly linked to their social connections, group activities, and aspirations. This placement can indicate a person who values their friendships and social circles greatly. They might take on leadership roles within groups or organizations and are often seen as the center of attention within their social circle. They may also have a desire to contribute positively to their community and may be drawn to humanitarian or group-oriented activities. 2. Saturn in the 11th house *. Saturn represents discipline, responsibility, limitations, and life lessons. Placed in the 11th house, Saturn's energy might influence the person's approach to friendships, social involvement, and goals. This placement could suggest a person who approaches their friendships and social interactions with a serious and pragmatic mindset. They may be cautious when forming new connections, preferring quality over quantity in their relationships. Saturn's influence could lead them to be selective about the groups they associate with and the goals they pursue. There might be a focus on long-term aspirations, and they may work diligently to achieve their objectives within their social circles. 3. Combined interpretation * With both the Sun and Saturn in the 11th house, there could be a tension between the person's desire for self-expression and recognition, Sun, and their sense of duty and responsibility toward their social connections, Saturn. They might feel a responsibility to be a stabilizing force within their friendships and groups. While they want to shine individually, they may also be aware of the need to maintain order and structure within their social sphere. Overall, this placement could indicate someone who seeks a balance between their personal desires and their obligations to their social networks. They may have a strong desire to achieve their goals within the context of group dynamics, and they might find satisfaction in being a reliable and influential presence within their community. Remember that astrology is a complex and multifaceted practice, and interpretations can vary based on other factors in the birth chart, such as aspects between planets and the positions of other celestial bodies. It's important to approach astrological insights with an open mind and a healthy dose of skepticism. Of course, I can provide further insights into the Sun and Saturn in the 11th house combination in astrology. 4. Challenges and growth opportunities * While the Sun and Saturn combination can bring about a sense of responsibility and duty, it can also present challenges. The person might struggle with finding a balance between their individual aspirations, Sun, and their obligations within groups, Saturn. They could experience moments of self-doubt or fear of not living up to their own or others' expectations. However, these challenges can lead to personal growth and development, as they learn to navigate and overcome obstacles. 5. Authority and leadership * With the Sun's presence, there's a potential for the individual to take on leadership roles within their social circles. They might be seen as authoritative figures or be looked up to by their peers. Saturn's influence can further enhance their leadership qualities, emphasizing a practical and responsible approach to leading others. 6. Networking and ambitions * The 11th house is associated with friendships, networks, and ambitions. Those with this placement might place a high value on the relationships they cultivate and the connections they make. They could be skilled networkers, knowing how to create alliances that help them achieve their goals. They might also have well-defined and structured ambitions, setting realistic and achievable objectives within their social context. 7 long-term friendships * Saturn's presence can indicate a preference for enduring, stable friendships. The person might not be interested in superficial relationships and might instead seek out connections that are built on mutual respect and shared values. They could have friends who are older or wiser, or they themselves might fulfill the role of a mentor within their social circle. 8 Social responsibility * This placement can foster a sense of social responsibility and a desire to contribute positively to society. The person might be drawn to causes or organizations that aim to bring about positive change. Their focus on group dynamics could lead them to participate in community activities, volunteer work, or other forms of collective action. 9 Time management and patience * Saturn's influence in the 11th house can instill a strong sense of discipline and patience. The person may understand the value of putting in consistent effort over time to achieve their goals. They might be willing to invest the necessary time and energy to build lasting relationships and work toward their aspirations. 10 Influence on collective ideals * This placement can influence the person's perception of collective ideals and societal structures. They might be more aware of the limitations and challenges within groups, yet they also have the potential to contribute to positive change by bringing a practical, organized, and grounded approach to collective endeavors. Remember that interpretations in astrology can vary based on the specific positions of other planets, the aspects between planets, and the overall birth chart configuration. It's essential to consider these factors for a more comprehensive understanding of an individual's astrological profile. As always, keep in mind that astrology is a belief system, and its interpretations are subjective rather than scientifically proven. Certainly, here are additional insights into the Sun and Saturn in the 11th house combination. 11 Striving for recognition * With the Sun's presence in the 11th house, there could be a strong desire for recognition and acknowledgement from peers and within social circles. The person might seek to stand out and make a meaningful impact on the groups they are a part of. This desire for validation could drive them to excel and take on leadership roles to gain respect and admiration from others. 12 Boundaries and relationships * Saturn's influence in the 11th house might encourage the person to establish clear boundaries in their friendships and group interactions. They could be selective about who they allow into their inner circle, preferring relationships that are built on trust, commitment, and shared values. They might not hesitate to distance themselves from relationships that don't align with their standards. 13 Learning from challenges * The combination of the Sun and Saturn can bring about significant challenges and tests of character. However, these challenges can serve as valuable life lessons. The person might need to overcome obstacles related to self-expression, leadership, or fitting in with groups. These experiences can lead to personal growth and the development of inner strength. 14 Balancing individuality and conformity * This placement can create a tension between the desire to express oneself as an individual, Sun, and the need to conform to group dynamics and societal norms, Saturn. Striking a balance between asserting their uniqueness while also adapting to the expectations of the collective can be a theme in their life. 15 Community building * The individual might have a natural inclination toward community building and creating a sense of belonging within groups. They could excel at organizing events, gatherings, or initiatives that bring people together for a common purpose. Their responsible and structured approach can contribute to the success of such endeavors. 16 Legacy and impact * The combination of the Sun, Self, and Saturn, responsibility, in the 11th house could signify a desire to leave a lasting impact or legacy within their social circles or the broader community. They might work diligently to create a positive influence that endures beyond their immediate involvement. 17 Maturity and wisdom * Over time, this placement can lead to the development of maturity, wisdom, and a well-grounded perspective on social interactions and group dynamics. The person might become a source of guidance and advice for others due to their practical approach and experience in handling various social situations. 18. Social accountability * Saturn's influence might bring about a strong sense of social accountability. The person could feel compelled to contribute to the betterment of society, and they might align themselves with causes that reflect their values and beliefs. They may approach their contributions with seriousness and dedication. Remember that astrology interpretations are not universally fixed, and each individual's birth chart is unique. The interplay of different factors in the birth chart, such as planetary aspects, house placements, and the overall planetary configuration, all contribute to the multifaceted nature of an individual's astrological profile. Interpretations should be taken as a guideline rather than a deterministic description of one's life.